So I brought Ken out to the farm to show him the new Woodyard. So
Woodyard looks gonna be nice.
It's going to be very nice. So I thought, seeing as I'm giving him the tour and telling what's going to happen, our ideas and what we've got going on here, I thought I would do a video and just show all you guys what's happening. So right now it's middle of October, and I don't know if you guys are going to be seeing this real soon or not. Depends on my editing skills. But where the trailer is there, you see the beans right here, and you see the green grass. We're probably going to take straight line across out that way over to the corn over there. So this will all be storage for wood over here. So we'll have this whole area here. And that faces west. So we'll have sun, we'll have wind, and it's all open. So this will be excellent for drying wood. About as good as you can get.
Yeah, you got
it's high here because it slopes down.
Concrete slab for the processor to sit on.
Yep, we got a concrete slab over here for the processor. And we got all my wood stacked up over here that we brought from the wood yard, and a lot of tree service wood. So there's the 22 MB, the Easton made processor. So, and we'll help operating that. So that's set up on the slab, so that's really nice. We kind of angled it so we can drive a log truck right around it, unload logs, come right around and just kind of burn right back out. Or you can pull up here and then you can back in over here and unload. We can have all the wood right here, so it's close to the processor. So we don't have to go and search for it and drive all over. So, and then we'll store the wood out there. We'll process it right into a trailer. That's the burn pile right there. So we'll be able to just put all of our debris and burn it right there, which they do once in a while. This old camper he's got right here, he's taking it apart and he's used a frame to haul logs. We're gonna haul full log length logs from the woods because he's got 200 trees marked there.
Back to where the dead ash is back there.
Yep, he's got 200 dead ash trees in there that he knows of. There's probably more. They marked them last winter and they cut a bunch last winter. Now Bert here burns about, I think, 18 full cords a year. So obviously the debris and cookies and stuff can go right in his. So we got the processor, which is really nice, on the slab here, and we've got it all leveled out and everything. And Bert's a machinist, so he knows how to do stuff. So that's kind of nice. Plus, being a farmer, growing up being a farmer, and his dad, they know how to do all the stuff I don't know. They know how to turn wrenches. They know how to weld.
Got all kinds of backup support. No, better than ever.
Yeah. Well, the benefit to them is they get to use the processor. We'll process all their wood, and
well, they're going to get wood.
Yep. So we got a bunch of tree service wood here that Bert put in, and this is all of the rest of my logs that we brought from the wood yard. So this is all stuff that I had sitting there that we brought. And then all this tree service wood just came last week. So there's all this stuff here, some cottonwood here, mostly ash back here. So all this stuff just came. So we got all that to work on. And this is my hickory and cherry right here we put separate. And so yeah, we'll be able to put wood all the way up through here and all the way around. And then Bert's got his, he's got some logs here he hasn't cut yet, but I will get to those. He's got some monster stuff here. See, there's some beech in there.
Where did he get beech from? Is there beech around here?
Yeah, there's some beech around here.
I've never seen a beech tree in Wisconsin, ever.
Yeah, well, I could take you and show you some. We got some.
Well, there's got to be some, I guess.
So he's got some big maple and there's stuff that wouldn't go through the processor. And this is all tree service stuff, some big stuff we got here. So a lot of good wood here. Be able to get a lot of.
Nice to have this. Well, they got to be able to get it out of the yards, I suppose. You can't.
Yeah, they just bring it and dump it. There's like, altogether, there's like 7 loads here that they brought just the other day.
Chop it up and get it out of the yard. That's their goal.
Yep, and they cut it to different size. Look at the size of that cedar. That's a good cedar tree there. Yeah. It's a good size one. So, and then Bert made all these. These are kind of interesting. I showed these on one video. I thought I'd show Kenny. He's got 3 pallets. So he's got a bottom and 2 sides, and then he's got a board on this end and a board on that end, so you can pick them up with a skid steer and move them, and he's got them heaped up.
He just drives over to the
it over to the boiler, set it down. Isn't that nice?
That's how you need to be set up.
Yeah, he's set up really good now.
Well, if you got equipment, you can do that.
Yep. And this is their cutting jig they made, but they made it for 18 inches. They just set a log right on top of there, and then they cut. Because they cut to 6-foot lengths because they want 18-inch logs.
Right.
And it works good for them. So they got, this is all their wood. They processed all this with the processor. When we brought it over here, we got it all done. So he processed for 6 hours and just got everything he had sitting here done except for the big stuff. He's got an elevator we're going to be able to use for making mountains if we want, which will work. And then in the barn here, let's see if we can sneak in here. Oh, and we got totes full of sawdust, which will get spread out in the field. So that's good. That's good. So eventually this is all going to get cleaned out, and he's going to put all of his totes right in here because he's already got all this is totes all the way back, all the way through to the back. And then back here, you can't see because there's no light on, but This is a trough right here, manure trough. We're gonna fill all this in. He's got wood all back through there. I don't know if you guys can see much of that. There's all wood there, so this will all be wood. And this whole alley here will all be wood. So we'll just keep filling it up in
enough
here.
for a couple years in here.
Well, that's the plan, yeah. It gets stocked up because he goes through quite a bit of wood, so.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, that's that. And then, out here, we've got all my pallets that we stacked up right here, not all of them, just a bunch that we brought. And we've got, I don't know if you can see on that skid out there, there's all the wedges that we just set on that plastic skid. And then the barn, obviously, we'll be able to park the tractor, and be able to park the splitter. He's got a little shop built in there, so we can use that. So we kind of brought all of our skids and put them here. So
we're indoors, man, living large.
Yeah, that's gonna be
tractor indoors, splitter indoors.
It's gonna be a real nice setup for the Woodyard. And he's got a buddy that loves doing it, so he'll be coming out and helping whenever. And so it's gonna be a good deal. Nice big old barn, and he said he's gonna store a bunch of stuff upstairs too eventually. But the nicest part is that we got this cement slab to work on. And Bert and I have been talking for like a year, like we need to bring the processor out here. I said, yeah, we get my wood caught up, we'll bring it out here. Well, then it turned out, it's like we just said, hey, maybe this could be a thing. And so it's gonna work out good for both of us to have it here. Nice thing is when we're running wood, whether I'm running mine or running his, we can have me, him, his dad, his buddy. We can have 3, 4 guys, so we can.
You have your tractor, you got their skid steer, they got tractors, they got
2 skid steers.
2 skid steers, yeah, man, you got.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, it's a nice place. Off the highway, we're kind of back behind his yard, so nice and secure. It's nice to have the equipment someplace that I don't have to worry about people playing with it.
You gotta worry about people driving in.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice big slab, isn't it? I don't know, how big would you say this is?
Oh boy.
Because once we get all that processed, you know, we have all that space over there too.
Well, that's gotta be 120 feet.
I don't know.
The edge here. That's long, that's gotta be 120 feet.
Down to the other end, yeah. Yeah, and it's
It's
nice.
gotta be 60, 80 wide.
Yeah, maybe more. That's 80, yeah. So it's gonna be pretty dang nice.
Did they have a building here at one time? Or?
I think this was like the corral right here or something like that. Or maybe there was a building. I don't know. It's hooked right onto the barn,
Well,
so.
a concrete slab, I would think they had.
They said this has been here probably like almost 100 years, so.
Oh, so whatever.
Yeah.
There was something here. Doesn't
There
matter.
it is. Doesn't matter, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then as soon as the beans are picked, which will be probably in the next week, 2 weeks at the most, because they're already starting to pick now because it's been dry and the beans are drying up good. Then the silos will get filled, and then we're gonna bring my gravel. We're gonna gravel all that over there. We're gonna make a loop around, make a pad up there so we can drive around and then fill his driveway in a little better, and it's gonna be pretty sweet. So there it is, the new Woodyard.
New Woodyard.
So,
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good setup. Kind of like your setup.
This is better what I got. I don't have buildings to park in. I don't have concrete to work on, but
Yeah. Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah, there it is.
Only a few miles from the old Woodyard. Not a far move either.
No, not far at all. So, and the nice thing is the tree service guys I talked to not long ago, out in this area, there's a township, our town right over here. He has no dumping site out here for getting rid of wood. He always had to go to either my place or another place on the other side of town, which is like 6 miles away. He said this will be really close because they're starting to do a lot of work right out here in this town, which is, I don't know, 10,000 people. And there's a township around here. They do a lot of work out here. So it's going to be really good for the tree service guys because, like I said, they just brought 7 loads the other day.
Chris just falls into it.
Yeah, the horseshoe is firmly planted in my rectum.
There you go. An apple tree that big with that many apples.
That is a big one.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that is a big apple tree. That is a huge apple tree.
That's the biggest apple tree I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Look at the apples on it now.
Yeah, she's loaded too.
That is a beautiful tree there.
No kidding. That is one of the biggest. Go stand by it once, the apple tree here. If people can see the size of
It
it.
ain't so much the butt even, it's the crown of it. How far across? It's 30 yards across.
Yeah.
You know, from crown to crown, across from there to there, that's 30 yards. 25 at least.
Yeah.
We gotta pace it off here for crying out loud.
Break your ankle.
So 20 that way. But still,
20 yards.
20 yards. That's a big crown. And I think it's white or yellow. You're about the same. Look at the amount of apples on there.
Yeah, it's just loaded.
Jesus. See if they're any good.
Yeah, they're good.
Wow.
There's the herd of cats.
Meow.
There. Here they come. A herd of cats. So that's it for today, folks. You got a little tour. That's all we got for today. So you know what to do. Hit the buttons. We'll be back tomorrow with another video, 5:30 a.m. There's 800 more to watch on the channel. Go do some watching.
Good night, Irene.